Hey guys, welcome to Cindy Lou Creates. I'm so glad you're here. Thanks for joining me. I'm Cindy Lou. If you're new to the channel, welcome. And yeah, I'm here currently looking for a van to do van life. I need to change, and things are going kind of like on a roller coaster. So currently, I'm waiting to hear back from a small car lot that claims that he can get a personal loan on a cargo van. So in the meantime, let's talk about some financing. I was warned on YouTube and I did it anyway. I watched many YouTube videos, but only a couple of videos really shared the struggle of financing a van. When you shop for a cargo van, it's most likely considered a business loan. But many van lifers, they may not purchase through financing. They may be able to have the option for cash buy or something of that nature. So it's probably not that big of a hot topic. And if you're like me and I don't have a whole stockpile of bills in the bank or laying around under my mattress or something of that nature, you might want to listen up here. I'll share my experience with you. All right, in my search, depending on where you shop for your financing, consider traditional banks, credit unions, other lenders, and even dealership options. So, this is what I was told. But many lenders will provide you like a pre-qualification tools that can help you to get an estimate of kind of like what your rates and terms would be. So you're pre-qualified and it's no really impact to your credit score. And they say that, they do tell you that. And there are some that are true. However, you need to be careful. And I did this, I did some pre-qualification. And then I saw a van at a dealership, and kind of probably when the nightmare began. So, dealership salespeople they're like magicians. They have those magic tools that can get you financed. And yeah, with doing hard pulls though, like a hard pull on your credit is something that will affect your credit. And that's like the final step. So they don't really pre-qualify at a dealership, at least not through what I've experienced. If you experienced something different, tell me about it in the comments. I'd love to hear about it. So yeah, so when you go to the dealership, an actual big dealership, they have a tendency to give you some numbers, they throw around some stuff, and next thing you know, they're like, okay, so let's, get this, let's see how you can get approved. And they go and shoot this out to like, I don't know how many different credit financial institutions just to see what they can get you. And I was like pretty much astonished because it's like it's a bad thing that it's ran so much, right? Because then it's very difficult to do something after that. Well, unfortunately, that was my first stop in my search. And I believe that that's had an effect, kind of like that rolling effect, snowball effect on what's happened thereafter. So be aware. There are many car salespeople that will tell you that financing's not a problem, that they'll be able to do this. And a lot of cargo vans are a business loan. That is something that I've learned. And a business loan, you need to have some higher credentials, probably more cash down. You need to be able to show your financials extremely well, a steady income, and also having a higher credit score is something I've also noticed, probably by about 40 points. I was told right around a 680 is what a business credit score would need. So, after all of this, it seems like that my credit has been run through the dirt, the mud, the rain, and probably, broadcasted everywhere. Hopefully, personally, it's been shred all my personal information there. That good old shredder. And somehow, I just desire, and I don't know, maybe this is you too, you choose a vehicle, you consumes your mind and all that you do. And salespeople are good. And they are good. I got to hand it to y'all. If you're in sales, way to go for y'all. But I just hope that you are a salesperson that has a heart and feelings and do care with what you do. So I'm sure there's many of y'all out there. I don't want to put any dealerships or salespeople down. However, it is a very tricky situation. Even when they say we're not on commission, it just seems a little bit overwhelming. So Yeah, you want to be able to get the dream, vehicle, right? I mean, that's how I want to start our new adventure. So if you are employed with a W-2, you have a full-time job, you have a good income through a W-2 form, it appears it's much easier to get financed through a loan like that. If you have a 1099 income where you're like a contract work, and like me, I have both. So it becomes a little bit harder for especially the credit union that I tried to go through, which I was told that they would be the best to go through. Well, not in my circumstance, because they couldn't seem to balance out or I should say, combine both incomes together. They just couldn't seem to do it on their machine or whatnot that spits out the answer, because the pre-qualification was, oh yes, all these terms, great conditions, and then all of a sudden it comes into the actual, and the actual decline. And I'm like, wait a minute, what just happened here, right? My lips are dry. Sorry about that. So I've known this from the past, but for some reason, when I reached out and I was asking questions to the lenders before I applied, I made sure I asked, certain questions. I was wanting to know, how they calculate things with W-2s and 1099s, and really did some digging in questions. However, I don't know. These days, it just seems like everyone wants to try it out. Well, trying it out, of course, they want to make their money, but it also affects the buyer on our side. So I'm going to mention a few things here that can help you to prepare for your financial purchase. And getting an auto loan with bad credit or a high debt to income ratio, it can be challenging. It's not impossible, and I do know that as well. It's just a matter of doing that footwork. So there's some tips here to securing that loan. So you can improve your credit score. Start by checking your credit history for any errors. Try to improve your credit score by paying off outstanding debt and then making timely payments, which that's what I've been doing and preparing for these last few months. Just things didn't seem to all, I guess, equal out or make a big difference in this case so far anyway. And shop around. Different lenders do have a varying criteria for approving their loans. So it is essential to shop around, ask questions, financial institutions, banks, credit unions, online lenders. Just be careful when you're seeking people out that you're not in person with and don't know, they're not in bricks and sticks. Make sure that they're not a scam. Just be careful, watch your back. And then considering a cosigner, it's recommended, or a larger down payment. Those are two options that I don't have at this time. So that's not an option for me. It may be for you, and that could possibly help you to get your loan secured. And then also showing proof of the income, the stability part of it, the length of that you've been there, of course, makes a difference. So if we're preparing in the future, thinking about staying at that job in the length of time, that will help secure a loan better. And then also that preparation, as I did, is making sure I have ledgers and proof, and all my paperwork is put together. My taxes are there, with their schedules that need to be attached and things like that. So I thought I had it all together so far. So far, it's been a no-go. So for you, I hope it's different. Let me know in the comments below. I think we just have to be realistic, right, about what we're looking at. And I'm not looking to purchase like an astronomical amount. And actually, at the dealership, I got approved for like $10,000 more than what I'm looking for now, because I chose not to do the dealership deal. Even after everything was pulled, it just became like extremely like a high amount that wouldn't make sense, like for this kind of lifestyle, and to pay off debt and to get to a better situation than where I am right now. It just didn't make sense. So there we go. So now we're in like that waiting period. Last night, I did do a test drive at a different tinier lot. And this person claims they can do a personal loan on this cargo van that I found. So here's hoping we hear a yes. We'll see, right? But I'm not going to lie, it's been an emotional roller coaster for me. I have been the ups, the downs, the happies, the sads, the crying. It has been a struggle, and I'm sorry, that's why I haven't posted in quite a while. It's been time consuming to say the least, in between trying to still work, right? Got to make the income still. And my heart knows, to never give up on my dreams. It's just been a little bit more of a struggle these days to keep that mind frame. But I will remain hopeful. I don't want to give up on my dream. Even if today is a no, when I hear that answer, I don't want to give up. So I just may have to do some more things in life and, you know, keep moving forward in that direction. That's the best thing that I can do somehow, some way. And one quote, and I know I posted this in the community part of the channel, is we need to accept that we won't always make the right decisions, that we will screw up royally in sometimes. Understanding that failure is not the opposite of success, it's part of the success. And that's by Ariana Huffington. And for me to remember that can be a struggle at times. So I have to just keep in the right mind frame that whatever I'm doing, I'm not failing at, even though there's no answers. It's decline, it becomes like you just don't want to face that again. You don't want to ask again because you don't want to receive the rejection. It's part of those emotions that we go through. Anyway, that's for me. I don't know how it is for you. If you can relate to this, then I hope that you're, keeping pressing on and you can keep that stamina and strength to move forward because you are wonderful. Keep your mind frame going. Do what you have to do to keep that mental health in line and your heart in line. And I care about y'all. And I'm so grateful that you're here, going, walking this journey with me. And I hope that we'll soon be on adventures. All right, guys, I will keep you posted and let you know. Y'all take care and thanks so much for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It does help so much. And I appreciate when y'all do that. Boosting this channel out, sharing even more is what it will help do. So it's free to you. It only takes a couple of clicks there. All right, guys, we'll see you in the next one. Y'all take care.